The fuck? Come on there, boy. Alright, boys, we're trading gold on a Friday. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Let's go, mate. Oh my god, we actually got presented an SMT, I didn't even realize. SMT with silver. Wowzers, mate, wowzers. Yo, chat, by the way, on London stream, for the London session, we actually caught a very nice short position, which was 2R. And we got that shit. I can't believe we're actually sweeping into the liquidity that I was targeting pre-New York Open, which is actually very interesting. Okay, so there is one thing also is if we tap into the 15-minute time frame, yo, Sean, what's good, bro? Yeah, so listen, boys. We're making consecutive higher highs on gold right now, pre-New York upcoming to it. But one thing I will say is that we do have the equal lows that's still not actually mitigated yet. So that's going to be interesting. Now, did you see this 15-minute candle right now that we've just printed in the last 2 minutes? This is a very bearish candle, right? Because essentially it's a strong candle close to the downside, right? There's no bottom wick that's big, indicating that there's buyers in that candle. So this is making the psychology of traders right now thinking that this is going to continue going lower. Now, in my opinion, I think it's better to probably go higher, sweep out the liquidity at the high, then go lower. But I don't know, like we are close to the bottom right now. True. Try to appear on TikTok. Your Discord link is invalid or something like that. Oh yeah, I actually need to update that because I actually pressed it myself, but it said it's expired or something. I'll have to update that. Yeah, I'll have to update that actually. I was thinking like, is it just me and why it's not working, or like I was so confused as to why my link said that. I don't know why. It actually should not be like that at all. Very weird. Dollar seems weak. I haven't looked into it yet. What do you think on non-farm pay? But the thing is, we do have news today, right? This is a big news day today. So you need to be careful actually. So yeah. Bro, I have to do this site shit again. It's actually so annoying. Can someone, can someone check the time of the thing when the news comes out? What is it? Is it just NFP today, or is there anything else? I swear there was something else now. Yo, how are you getting on with the indicator, by the way? You liking it or not? Yo, it's gonna be so annoying to change links on this button on the website. Honestly, I need to. Yo, Parizable, how you doing? But yeah, I think a lot of people right now, pre-New York Open, are thinking down on gold right now. And the reason being so is because of the vicinity of the actual price to the actual liquidity at the lows. I don't think people will target the highs. So I think there's a very, very high chance that when market opens, we most likely target the highs first and then down and then probably back up. So yeah. But I need to know when the time the news is. I haven't checked myself yet. I need to do something now.
It's where you feel it before you understand it. Express yourself on the dance floor. It's not about moving to the beat, but showing how the sound moves through you. That is music. Let's go.
Yeah, it was good. Oh, I see why it doesn't work. Because my Telegram Premium ran out. What the fuck? I need to update my shit. Alright, I'm paying for it right now. Yeah, let me just put my bank details in this right now. But yeah, I said, yo, Sean, what's the time of the news? Like, when does NFP come out? Is it not an hour before New York opens, or is it? I forgot. But yeah, I was so confused as to why the link wouldn't work. Like, I have my shit set up so professional. Like, turns out my Telegram wanted to just not subscribe to it anymore. Okay. Which is an hour before. Oh yeah, so it's like, yeah, so it's in 7 minutes. All right, yeah. As predicted. All right. I'm copying the Telegram right now. Copying the Telegram right now, man. Oh. And then it should work on the website, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. All right. All right, yo, check the website now and see if it works. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work right now. Yo, do you know what's actually crazy? Bro, the delay between the actual live of like me doing what I'm doing right now to the actual stream that you're watching, bro, the delay is so fucking quick. I'll literally say something and like I get a message like 3 seconds after. Like that's actually so good because normally there's like a delay on actual people commenting back to you as well. On YouTube it's like a 10-second delay, it's actually fucked. Wow. You know what's crazy? In Bali, we have like these shops where you can buy like juice and stuff. Before this stream started, I went to go cop some watermelon juice and some beetroot juice. Oh my god, that shit slaps, bro. Proper slaps. Proper slaps. Yo, I got your message by the way. All right, chat. Yo, news is in 4 minutes. Yo, what's up, Oscar? Yeah, boy. All right. 3 minutes. Yo, listen. I guarantee you on the spawn of this news release, the price will go up and then it will go back down. Sweeping out the liquidity at 4728. And also, yo, Sean, you still here? Because I want to talk about that 4727 level you talked about. Because that shit was actually a little banker for you right there, I'm gonna be real. Little banker danker, mate. Yeah? Bro, look. You said 4727, right? So, where was the price again? This is the 3 minutes. Yeah, look, 4727. That shit was a top, bro. You could have shot that bitch. It would have been very nice, actually. Yo, I completely forgot about the fucking liquidity at the bottom. Sweeping the lows. Did you take that on your paper or no? Let me share my link to my Telegram group actually. Hold on. For my YouTube stream. Clean entries only on paper for today after I just threw $100 on an evo just to blow it. Crazy, bro. Which evo did you get? funding pips. Yeah, that's probably the best CFD prop you can actually use, you know, bro. All right, 25k one step. Yeah, not too bad, bro, not too bad. All right, so let's look at the 4 hour, see if it's updated, see if anything's interesting right now. 30 minutes until the close. Okay, so there is one story that is presented to me right now with this. What the? Oh, the news come out. Holy shit! I was thinking, what the fuck's happened here? Oh, yeah, wait. So, hold on a minute. Okay, yeah, we haven't set the lows. Yeah, pump that up now. That's probably gonna pump up all the way to the 4727 on them highs and then go down. This is very interesting on what it's doing right now. Dude, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I just want to see it continues to go up right now. There we go, there we go. Yo, it's kind of annoying how when you're trading on, when you're streaming on TikTok, like the view that you get in comparison to what I see on my screen, because my screen's like hella wide. It's like you guys have so much small space that you can't actually see everything on my screen. Anyways, whilst gold is doing absolutely niche, I'll look at the 4 hour right now. The 4 hour, right, so the previous 4 hour that was printed isn't realistically the most bearish nor the most bullish, which indicates that this 4 hour that's gonna print right now is gonna be a very indecisive 4 hour, right? Which is obviously already telling us that it's indecisive because it's not actually struck the highs nor the lows of the previous 4 hour candle, okay? So when this 4 hour closes in 28 minutes, we then would like to see a reaction on one of these levels, all right? So let's mark that out right now. Now, we already have one level marked out, and that's the low of the 4 hour candle previous. And the reason why we had that marked out is because of the equal lows, right? So initially, this is our most interested liquidity target, but doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna have to hit that first, all right? Now, in terms of continuation on which direction the market should be going to, it probably should be bullish due to the fact that we've tapped into our fair value gap on the previous 4 hours. We failed to show bearishness on the next 4 hour candle after that, whilst also sweeping the highs, right? And then this 4 hour again isn't also doing the job it should be doing. So it's a very, very indecisive. This is why Friday PA actually isn't the best. The only bit of good PA we had was on London session for about 30 minutes. That's it. Should you start streaming again? Yeah. Why not? I don't see why you shouldn't. If you got nothing else to do, you know. Yo, some guy just asked me to come out partying today, but I just said nah. All right, so yeah, as mentioned, the liquidity targets are obviously marked out right now. So hopping onto the 1 hour, which is what we're on right now, let's have a look at what we need to do right now. Okay, so 1 hour fair value gap already mitigated, then it was mitigated once again, then it swapped the lows, right? So that fair value gap is absolutely invalid to me right there. We have a breaker block right there, which also got retested. Okay. Going on to the 30 minutes. Now you see how we're going to the upside right now? Holy smokes, what the fuck is going on? Chat, what did I say to you about the price going up on news? I said there is most likely a scenario where we go to the highs before New York and then we go down on New York. I should have been long in this because this was actually kind of free. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Both of these internal liquidities have not yet been hit, and I'm actually gonna also. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep this one. External daily lows. So okay, this now that we've hit 4727, most likely, in my opinion, this is going to just. I actually don't think there's anything to do right now until the actual open itself. Let's have a look at gold compared to silver right now in SMTs. Oh my god, that's actually interesting. That's actually really interesting right now. Okay, so SMT has been formed, but it's not actually being confirmed fully without a CISD. So we're gonna wait for that. Now, if this candle goes above, which it has, it's completely invalidated the SMT. Interesting. What's BTC doing? Yeah, it's gonna be a sit out one until the New York Open. Thank God I didn't buy a funded. Nah, bro, you'd have passed your funded. You know why? Because you'd have long gold when I said to long it. When I said on news it's gonna pump up to them highs at 4727, and you'd have fucking passed it in one trade. Trust me, bro. Because that's not a small little move right there, you know. That's a what? That's like a 7. That's like a no. It was here. That's like a 23 point move. That's a lot, bro, for gold. If you catch that, you're nice. I was gonna full part-time. I mean, bro, imagine you'd have passed it, you know. Bro, do you know what's crazy is at the start of the stream, on the London session earlier today, we had a banger short trade. I just didn't take it because I normally don't trade London, and also the confirmation wasn't that clear, but nevertheless it was a winning trade. And also we could have easily formed a winning long right there, but we just didn't take it again. But yeah, obviously now that we hit the liquidity at the top, I actually have no idea on what the price is going to do now, because obviously we're now engineered on giving us a 5-minute fair value gap, which is resting below us right now, right? It's not been mitigated yet because the current 5 minute to actually confirm that FVG is still in play. It's closing in, what, 5 seconds. So now you should see a tap back into that fair value gap, but only a small one if you want a continuation to the upside, right? Now, is that going to get given to you? Maybe, maybe not. And even if it gets given to you, would it still go up about you if the price wants to go up? Yes. So this is why, like right now, you kind of are forced to be long biased, right? Which is why I think for New York Open, if the price is still in this area right now that it's in, then I think they're just basically grabbing the liquidity, right, to get out every single shorter, then introduce longers, create some sort of consolidation here, and then tap into the FVG, get some longers to just long in there, stack those fuckers up, and then go down to them equal lows that we marked out in the London session, which is what I'm still anticipating, right? That's the only kind of idea that I can possibly even actually just plan right now, if I'm honest with you guys. What do you think, Sean? What do you think, Shawnee boy? Yo, NQ Rides, what's good, bro? On YouTube.
On the team.
I see the same thing happening. Can't lie. Yeah, exactly right. You don't remember me? I don't know if I remember you. I don't think so. I mean, your name kind of like rings a bell a little bit, but I don't know. But you know what's annoying, Sean, is the fact that like if I'm looking at the TikTok live stream right now, and the actual quality of the actual trading view isn't good. You know, like it's not that clear. Let me have a look at. Is this a dark theme? Let me just check if this is a dark theme. No, it's not. I don't have any dark theme layouts, I don't think. Yikes. I was facing the same issue. I think it's because it's a white background. Like when you look at my face cam, it's nice, it's good quality, you know. But the trading view itself is good quality on my screen, but on TikTok it's not. I don't know why. Check Discord, alright. Shit, I think I remember you. Yeah, this is where I remember you. But where did we even meet? I'm so confused. I'm so confused on where we met. In a meme coin Discord, was it in Potion? Alright, so we're getting a nice sort of pump up on gold right now, but did we sweep out that high? I don't actually really know what gold best interest is right now, due to the fact that if we sweep that high, you don't have any other draws on liquidity except all the way up at 4764, right? And that's another 40 points, mate. That's a fucking load. Check silver. Yeah, silver's up only, bro. Silver's fucking way stronger than gold. Like a mile stronger than gold. It's actually creating an SMT on the bigger time frame. Let's check gold and silver on the 15-minute time frame right now and compare where the SMT is right now. Okay, so here we go. SMT, right, on gold and silver is located exactly... Holy shit. Okay, so you see this high on gold and you see this high on gold. This is a lower high. This is currently SMT with silver because silver is actually passing this high, which is indicating to us that gold is weaker, which also is indicating to us that potentially if there is a change in state of delivery at far, yeah, you see that's really not nice actually, that's actually so not clean. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you right now, okay? So my model mainly consists of... Yo, Rise, what's good? Yo, how the fuck did you find my TikTok, bro? What the fuck? But yeah, listen. My model mainly consists of SMT with a changing state of delivery upon tapping into a fair value gap, alright? So it's simple as that. Now, because it is creating an SMT on the lower time frame, which is the 15, right, which is a good criteria, which is also what we're tapping into the fair value gap on gold, right? You see this FVG here on the 15. It's also down on 1 hour early, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe the 4 hour, no. So 1 hour fair value gap tap into the zone. And also you can see here that on this, wait, yeah, you can see that, okay. I'm checking if you guys can actually see that. This is a lower high, all right? Now, we want to wait for a change in state of delivery upon the actual close of the SMT. So now that we have a close on the 15-minute time frame, closed 2 minutes ago, we now drop down to the 3 minutes or the 1 minute, right? So where is the first bearish candle upon the creation of that SMT fill? It is here, right? So a change in state of delivery would indicate a close below this level. So what do we do? We wait until the 3 minute candle closes below this and we short with stops on the SMT high. All right, it's as simple as that. Now, one thing I really do not like is the fact that if you was to take this trade, you're taking the trade before New York Open, which is you're leaving yourself vulnerable for the open to sweep the highs and then sweep down, all right? Meaning you're going to be in a profitable position, which is the correct position, but you're going to be basically in at the wrong time. So this is a setup that I would take. So let me actually just frame this right now on the bigger, cleaner image for you. First bearish candle upon the creation, short position here, and you'll be targeting basically the lower equal lows, all right, which is located all the way here. That's a very high interest area for me right there. So 3 minute closes. Okay, so the 3 minute just closed bullish above that CISD, all right? Now, you see, one thing I've noticed in my 7 years of trading is the fact that when you kind of plan out a trade and you know what you want to do and you know the liquidity points that most likely the asset's going to go into, the way that the price delivers to actually get you into a trade isn't going to be favorable. It's going to make you think like, oh, that's not clean anymore. Oh, that delivery of the price there isn't that nice. Because essentially, right, we could wait for this right now. Let's say this closes bullish all the way up here and the next candle opens and then it prints something like this, all right? Let's make this black and let's make this gray, all right? Let's make this 100%. All right, so this candle here, right? This 3 minute candle here is gonna print bullish. Let's say this candle here prints bearish with a close here like this, okay? Then you'd be thinking to yourself, holy shit, do I just short the lows here? Surely that's just a sweep. Well, you see, no, most of the time that's just gonna make you slide up into the trade to actually get you out of it. You ever heard of the candle 3 of CRT? Yes. Can you export me your chart layout and all your drawings and things like that possible? What do you mean export it? Bro ghosted me for half a year? The fuck are you talking about? Ghosted you for half a year? What? Chat, you don't have to take this trade. I really wouldn't recommend you take it because it's pre-New York Open. But if this does close below here, right, you can pivot trade it maybe if you wanted to. But if a 3-minute closes below, could even do the 1 minute, but it's way too risky. And the 1 minute, is that corresponding? Yeah, it is. So it's the same level, right? This is a very, very important level, 472.3.8. Close below that, then maybe potentially you got yourself hands onto a good trade. I just don't like the fact that we kind of just had a spike up on news and then we would go down instantly. I reckon the most likelihood of what's going to happen is we're going to potentially just consolidate, make a triangle, right? New York opens, we either pump up or down, but then we just kind of consolidate again and then we slow bleed down, right? I think that's the most likely outcome. And you see what I told you guys earlier about the price going down very fast. And let's say the candle closes all the way down here. It's just like, oh mate, like you don't like that. All right, so the close has finished, so you should be in. Normally you'd enter like maybe like 5 seconds before the close because you know that that candle isn't gonna go back up to the highs. It was potion, yeah. I was in potion for a long ass time. Chart layout is clean. I appreciate it, bro. It's just a simple white, gray, and black. I'm trading gold right now. But I'm not in any trades. I'm not taking this trade. But this is a trade that I would take normally. Now, normally, you can also improve your win rate statistically if you actually, let's say, for instance, you don't like to enter off of the close of the candle, right? Let's say the candle closes like hella fucking down, close to your liquidity target. What you would do is you would just mark out the CISD and you'd wait for a retest and then you'd do it like that, you know? That's also a way you can enter into a trade. So, you know, I still trade futures. What are you, wait, so, okay, so you hopped on from meme coins. When did you switch from meme coins to futures? That's the real question. Check Discord, sent you a message. You sent me a TikTok and I seen that. And you see guys, the trade right now is in like 70% drawdown nearly. This is why I don't take New York AM trades. Due to the fact that I can do shenanigans like this. Because essentially this is a good trade. Like this is a fucking A+ setup trade. Sweeps the high liquidity on news open. And then just goes back down, but this is something that just wouldn't happen due to the fact that it's New York AM. I've been printing like crazy. I sent my TikTok. Let me have a look. Yo, how old are you, Rise? $15. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Where are you from? Bro got minus in the chat. This is what I'm saying, bro. Sean's 16 and Rise is 15. Denmark, I don't even know, bro. I can't remember, honestly. But yeah, Rise, because I know you too, message me over on my teller. hop onto the bio. If I just send you on Discord, and I'll invite you to my my Telegram group. You can watch like there's videos and shit in there for like educational purposes, and also my actual trade setups, what I take, like my calls, you know. But I am gonna probably transition into like doing all my calls live on streams right now. Now you see, chat. This is exactly why I didn't take this trade, just because of the fact that there is news and it's Friday, and also it's New York AM, right? But this is a A++ setup. Shenanigans, mate. Shenanigans. And also there is liquidity at the top at 4734, which is what we're extremely close to, which is probably what we're going to be actually sweeping into right now. 5 minutes before the actual close of the 1 hour. So yeah. Tough edits, yeah. Fucking tough. SMT is still presented, by the way. Now, okay, chat, so basically the SMT is still valid, and due to the fact it's valid, it's because there is a new SMT which is formed above the previous level, right? So unless the price of gold doesn't reach 4734 on that high, right? Then if we get another close below the previous bearish candle, then you would want to short that again and retry for another trade, okay? But the only problem is it's only valid for you on a 1 minute time frame, which also can lower your expectations of winning the trade because it's on a lower time frame, right? You want to especially get the 3 minute and the 5 minute, like 1 minute. So let's wait until the SMT is formed, if it is going to form, because we're extremely close to that high right now, like extremely high. I have a model down. I had a 10k month also with Powell, so thanks for the offer, but I'm good. What offer? No, like, wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, so SMTs has been created here. Change state delivery is actually made here. Oh yeah. But I also post my calls there, so if you're actually interested in taking calls, you can get it for free of charge. Yeah, Sean also made 10k a month, you know. He got a 10k a month just like you, by the way. Okay, so look guys, I would short this right now, but I'm not going to. So I get a 1.5, which means you're gonna get a fair value gap top. I'll wait for the retest up here, so you have two entries. You can either have this one here, or you can have another one, which is gonna be located like this. Okay, so let's watch, guys. Let's watch. Haven't taken it myself because it's not New York open yet, but this is a valid trade. You could take this. You kind of want to go break even as soon as possible when you have a close below the liquidity resting underneath right now, because essentially once that gets breaking, we're tapping into a fair value gap tap, right? So that's going to be an area of support, so you don't want to see that hold. You want to see it push straight through, so then you want to go maybe break even. Candle closures or retests, it's both. Depends on what your entry style is. But it's just annoying because, you know, like, I can't take this trade because it's not New York open yet. But I would take it if I wasn't following that rule. I'm gonna eat a banana. Now, you see those two wicks that it just created? You need this current 1 minute candle to push straight through all those wicks, because essentially if you don't have anything, if you don't have anything to, like, you can't make a third wick, right? The likelihood of happening is very, very low. So essentially that means there's going to be an impulse of the price going into one direction. So this is why the price now is going up very fast, right? This is why it's the wrong direction, right? So you wanted to see that price then go down, but now we're not getting that. So you would have closed it. I would have closed early right there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would have been out right there. Now, one question still remains is, does the SMT still form and hold before the New York PM open? Because if it does, I will take a fucking juicy trade on gold. Trust me. So I have a 100k account that's sitting at 2.6k in profit. Okay, so you see the candle closure of that 1 minute expanding candle was bullish, but then the 1 minute candle prior to that, which is after, closed pretty indecisive, because now essentially the price has pivoted into the median range of the whole range that I just created, which is here and here. Median range is here, all right? It's where our entry is. It's retested on the entry. So now it's deciding if there's more shorters or there's more longers in the area right now. So now you'd have to hope that there's more longers, because you are going to be short. Because essentially, if there's more longers, that means there's more liquidity to be grabbed on the downside. But do we think there's more shorters right now, or do we think there's more longers? In my opinion, because the price is up right now and there is news, I actually don't know, because this does look bullish on the 1 hour time frame. Because, like, look how close we are to the liquidity points resting above us right now. Very close. So that means there's going to be probably a lot of longers, which probably helps my bias. But also, we still haven't tapped into the 15-minute fair value gap, right? This is the 15-minute time frame right now. You guys looking at right now? This has not been still mitigated into. So, as you guys can see, this trade probably and most likely will play out if it just pushes straight through all the support right now. That's crazy. But yeah, chat, look. I don't know if you guys can see or not. I have so many tabs open right now, it's actually ridiculous. But look. This is a 102.6k account, which is obviously 2.6k. The target is 8k, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So we're like 30% now. That was good, Sean. Was good, broski. Now, this is the moment of where the price most likely is going to just do nothing, because this candle that just printed now on the last 1 minute is making you think it's very bearish, because it's closing below the other closes, which are here. All right, just remove that. Let's put that here. So this is the trade, okay? This current candle here was a very fast move in my opinion, due to the fact that it's a closed candle below this delivery, okay? So if it pushes down now, you're gonna see an aggressive push down, which is what you wanna see if you are short right now. And if this plays out, I'm gonna be kind of mad that I'm not into the position. But hey, it's part of the game, mate. You wanna wait to join environments when you have the higher chances of winning, and right now just based on the stats, it's not the chance to win that's high right now. I'm real. Okay, so you're up like 1 hour now, nearly. So you probably should go break even right now. If you get a sweep of this and candle close below, you have 10 seconds right now. Yeah, you go break even very soon. Wait. Ooh, that might have just swept that and just edged it, you know. Because that's a very indecisive 1 minute close right there. Candle closure below this and you go break even. Very weird. What's his name now? Chat, this actually might play out without me being in it. All right, you want to go break even now, because you have a candle closure below, but the reaction that we just got given from that candle close is very, very interesting, you know. But essentially, you should go break even if you are in this trade right now. Oh, mate, this is the beautiful trade, you know. Holy smokes. Nah. You going out tonight? No. Nah, bro. But tomorrow he said get tickets for a beach club, but I don't think I'm gonna go. Because I don't really want to drink, you know. And yeah, it can get expensive out here for drinking. I don't want to do that. Yo, do you want to see the villa that I got that we're booking for next month? Yo, this is actually gonna fucking print. I need to get a payout real soon, hopefully by the 25. So in 17 days. I mean, maybe. The villa is here. That's a calm little villa, innit? Let me show you another image real quick. That's the bedroom there. You're gonna probably be seeing me in that bedroom live streaming, bro. With that background in the back. Fire, innit? This is only 500 GBP per week, so if you have 3 people, that's only 175 per person, which is actually pretty fun. You see, when you get older, there is nothing more that I suggest people to do to go out their country and go live alone somewhere else. Because, bro, I mean, Switzerland itself is actually way better than the UK, right? If you're from Switzerland, obviously it's fucking chilling. But, bro, in the UK, like, it's so shit, mate. It's so shit. By the way, I would exit this trade now due to the fact that we've already hit a 1.5, which is here, based off of the CISD retest, if you got into that. You can also do a 2-hour trade, which is only just here, which is only like, what, 5 ticks away. But I would scale out, so this is a winning trade. I would just do 1.5, like this. Fucking banger trade, mate. You see, this is my model, bro. This is literally all I do. This is all I do, matey. Let's actually mark this out, make it cleaner. You see how I mentioned that in the price spike sub? Fucking interesting, isn't it? Very interesting, mate. So yeah, there we go. Nice little trade for the stream right there. Nice little 1.5R booked. Could say 1.7, 1.8 maybe, but we'll take that. We'll take that. Yo, Sean, I'm guessing you didn't take this trade, no? Oh, do you know what's kind of fucked? You arrive on the 12th, right? So that means you basically get there for a Friday, and your weekend is straight away. That's not nice, that, you know. Because that means also if you're here for 2 weeks, you leave on a Friday, meaning you miss out on the Fridays and Saturday and Sunday to go out. Peak start. So yeah, try nice sort of 1.5-hour trade there. We've got 15 minutes until the open of the New York session, and we're going to see what price delivers to us. We still basically draw on liquidity. It's still way below, but we need to wait until actually something is presented to us. I'm back, bro. Did you say anything? I think I did say something, but I forgot what I said. I think I might have said, did you take the trade or something? I don't know. Yo, what a fucking trade, bro. About the villa? What do you mean? Whoa, mate. Yeah, but bro, what time do you get there? Because Finn's is open. Yeah, that's what I mean, innit? You'll take about an hour to get to the villa, which means you'll be there for 5, and then you could be out for like 7. You could do it, you know, you probably could do it. But you're going to be at Finn's for like early, because daytime's banging, you know. Alright, chat, 10 minutes until the open. All right, chat. 6 minutes until the open. I'm just messaging my boys right now. All right, we're looking at some trades, boys. We're gonna be looking at some trades, boys. We're gonna be looking at some trades, boys. So we already got one winner off the bat, but we unfortunately didn't tap into a tap. Yo, Jameson, what's good, bro? I think Jameson's tapping in, huh? Jameson, the good old boy, is tapping into the streamer now. Let's see what happens, baby. I think Jameson's absolutely tapped in right now. Listen, I can see Jameson right now. Listen, he's tapped in. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So listen, anyways. TP got smashed here. CISD here. That was an SMT. So we're gonna mark out an SMT here. That red line is an SMT, so we're gonna draw that out like that, and that's just gonna be displayed for you guys because we hit a fucking juicer. Now, listen, 15-minute time frame, all right? As I mentioned to you guys previously, okay, 15-minute time frame has tapped into the fair value gap that we were speaking about half an hour ago, right? So the previous 15 that was actually printed to you guys 12 minutes ago did give you that tap of the FVG. Now, is there going to be people longing into that FVG target in the highs? Yes, there is. So will these highs get given to you before these lows get given to you? Because essentially we're in a triangle, right? The price is compressing into two pivots going into the median range of the whole range, and it's deciding which range to go for first, right? Now, I think there's a very high likelihood that we don't actually sweep this, but in fact we sweep this. And the reason being so is because if we sweep this high here, right, this top one, let me just put this as a internal high, and let me put this as an internal high as well. All right, let me just also make this line black, and let me make it one, and make it dotted. All right, so what do we see? We see clearly a tap of the FVG, which you can actually mark out right now as well, make it a little bit more easier for you guys, like this, FVG. So once this price pushes up, I think it's going to be a bit too easy for people to just kind of make profit on this, which basically means that if we sweep out this whole liquidity, those people will exit out their positions and boom, happy day, they made money. We don't want to see that. We want to see pain in the market. So what we do, we hop into a lower time frame, look at what we are looking at right now. We have an internal high here resting. Probably all these people who are shorting now have their SL on, all here, right? Now, there is going to be a likelihood of the price actually tapping into this and then going down about hitting this actual significant liquidity above it, but that's just not something that I would plan a trade off of. So until something forms later down the line, then we can plan something. But overall, for the actual market structure and the way it's going to move, I think it's just I think it needs to go down. I think it needs to go down. To be honest with you guys. I think Jameson's absolutely tapped back into this tune right now. Alright guys, we have 2 minutes until the open. And boys, as mentioned, we are going to be running on the 100k account, okay? So any trades today we're taking, we're risking 1k, which is going to be 1% of our account, okay? Essentially, it should be 1.2k. No, 1k and 220, okay? What's good, Paul? What's good, Paul? Alright, chat. Open is in 1 minute right now. This is going to be very interesting to look at. What is BTC doing right now? BTC on the way down. No, yo, Sean, are you still here? Because I want to actually mention something to you right now about BTC, which I talked about in the London stream. In the London stream, what did I talk about? Alright? I said to you specifically that with this high here on BTC, when we swept it, making this very bullish candle, we retested that high, went lower, and then we swept out the liquidity on that candle itself, which is a fucking psyop. Like, this is why you don't trade BTC if you don't know what you're doing. So what that basically means now is that when the price did hit that liquidity target, it went back up and made even new higher highs after this candle. So if the price is going to retest into some sort of support line where the price was going to go back up, the only support line that you could potentially get a trade off of is going to be this breaker block. All right, that's the only way you can long that. because there's no significant area to long here. There's a fair value gap, but people will long that, and I'm pretty sure it's already been tapped into. Yeah, it has. All right. So this is why I think all this liquidity here is engineered, and I think there's a very good likelihood that now, because we've actually swept this liquidity, you guys can see here, the likelihood is on the way down. All right. So what's gold doing right now? Holy shit! Did we get a massive pump up? Yeah, we did. That's crazy. So all those people who got into the FVG just got a free fucking trade. That's actually ridiculous. I did not expect that at all. So we're gonna wait until a trade is formed. Do we have any SMTs? Yes, we. Wait, do we? Yeah, we do. Wait, let's have a look. 3 minutes. We currently have an SMT with gold and silver. Yo, that's fucking mad. Silver is now actually weaker than gold, which is actually completely flipped the bias. So that's going to indicate that silver potentially could be a trade for a short position very soon if it is going to confirm. Is there a fair value gap tap into the higher time frame on gold? Yeah, there is, but it's mitigated it into already. That's interesting. That's going to be your CISD here. We're going to mark that out. I'll see you on Monday, man. I'm going off the markets. I'll be back. Alright, bro. No worries. Hit you up on tele. Yeah, I'll message you after the stream. So, changing state of delivery. If the price was to ever react off of this SMT and actually respect it, we want to see a closure below that as a CISD, which then we can actually make a trade off of it and then potentially go short. Alright, this is going to be the trade right here. Not yet confirmed, but potentially silver could portray a trade like this, which could be nice. All right, gold is absolutely pumping. We're probably not going to be seeing a SMT respect off of that, which is going to mean what? It's going to mean that gold is probably going to go and reach the 4764 target, which is actually a little bit crazy to think about. Now, we do have an FVG located here on the 15-minute time frame, although at the 30-minute. It's not on the 30-minute, also not on the 1 hour, so only 15. That's been respected. We're going to move all this, we're going to move all that. Push up to the highs. Now, what is... Okay, same structure there, no SMTs. Right, essentially you want to see silver reject here, which means that gold should reject here as well, which is why you're seeing a red candle right now. But you just don't want to see a continuation right now, which is actually indicating that silver is stronger right now due to the fact that the candle that it hasn't got any wicks on it right now. That's interesting to me. Okay, SMT is not valid anymore. Wow. NQ and ES are just not correlated in the slightest, man. Yo, man, like Sailor, you know. Okay, gold tapping back into the 15-minute fair volley gap again, which it did. Not 15, sorry, the 5-minute. Oh my god, Nasdaq's ripping right now, guys. So currently we're above the initial balance on gold, which is the first 15-minute range of the New York Open. All right, chat, we're making a very, very simple and basic trade. And we're targeting 4764. I want to see a tap into, let's look at the 15-minute time frame right now. 15 closes in 13 minutes. It's actually not very nice. 5-minute has already tapped into it. I kind of want to get a fill on this to just. Okay, chat, listen up right now. I'm going to be longing some NQ most likely very soon. Alright, chat, I'm long on gold right now, boys. I am long on Goldie Locks right now, boys. Chat, I'm long right now. My fill is actually, let me just get rid of the magnet. My fill is actually right there. That's my fill. We're gonna see if it plays out or not. This is a 3-hour trade for the final TP, but essentially what we're doing is we're trying to get a 1.5 on this, all right? So that's gonna mean, put this here. All right, we're doing this trade. I'm gonna see if it plays out or not. By the way, chat, I'm in gold longs right now. But right, nice. We should see expenditure to the upside right now, but I don't know.
This is Sixth Sense, the home of rhythm. This frequency is led by DJ Muliano.
Nice profit right now on gold. Oh. What? All right, chat. We're in very nice profits right now on gold. We are closing up nearly onto the 1.5 hour risk to return on the trade. So we're gonna close 75% of our position here. So let's just mark that out right now. Put it on one. So do the text. 75% out. Okay, so 75% are gonna go out here, and then that's a very interesting woman at Canva right there. You know how it just did that as soon as the reaction came out of my mouth. Now this is all because trading is emotional, right? So there's probably a lot of people who actually just react to that off. Same as me. So we're gonna wait and see how it plays out. Oh, I'm getting tired. Okay, hella tired now. Holy smokes. Yeah, what's good, bro?